Show us what Marlo is about, Bravo. This is your chance, this is your time. What's up, y'all? Welcome to News in the City, where we get down to the nitty gritty. If you are new to the city, please be sure to go ahead and subscribe to the channel so that you can be updated and notified whenever I'm dropping my content, okay? Today, I want to try to dissect the reason why Andy Cohen has not yet given Marlo Hampton a peach. Like, it has been well overdue. So if you've been watching this season of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, you have been seeing Marlo pretty frequently. A little bit more each season we tend to see Marlo. But that still doesn't get to the bottom of why she's not a peach holder, and if she even deserves to be a peach holder. So I kind of want to dissect and kind of give y'all some of the reasons why I think Marlo has not yet gotten her peach and why she may never get her peach. So just to start off things, I kind of want to dissect Marlo's character on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Marlo is put on the show to be a shit starter. That is what she's put on there to do. The fans have always wanted to know more about Marlo, but the producers have always, hooked her as just the shit starter who is up Nene's ass and really doesn't have a life or story of her own. We've never known her to have children. We've never known her to be married, which are two of the biggest qualities. That's a huge part of being a housewife. They film these people's kids, their marriages, their jobs, all of this. And let's be real, that's something that Marlo doesn't have. She's not married, she doesn't have a kid, and we don't know of her to have an actual job or anything going on. So it's hard to base a storyline around what Marlo has going on. So we've thrown this in Marlo's face a million times, and she'll always come back with a nice rebuttal like, well, I do have a nonprofit charity called Glam It Up. She's had a boutique before, but currently I don't think the boutique is around. So it's just little things that Marlo does here and there, but that does not mean that you have enough to provide us with the storyline. Well, now what you can do is provide us with some drama, which is she's very good at. She's slick, she has the shade down pat, she has the fashion down pat, she has all of these qualities of a housewife and what we're used to seeing. But another thing that she has is a past, which we all have. But Bravo is a very prestigious brand. They want to highlight the cream of the crop, essentially, of every aspect and every little, niche, should I say, of reality TV. And up until now, they did a good part, a pretty good job of it. But whenever someone does things off brand for Bravo, like Portia dragging Kenya, or like Nene, pulling the producer's shirt, that type of stuff, or pillow fight, like that type of stuff has to be reprimanded by the network, and we've seen that happen time and time again, especially with Phaedra in this, whole dealing with her and Candy. So this isn't something that's new. So Marlo does not fit the mold, if you ask me, of Bravo. And the only reason I say that is because Marlo does have a very extensive past, okay? She has been an escort, which is nothing wrong with that. An escort, for those of you who don't know, is typically just someone who, goes on dates with people, or they're just eye candy, essentially, that hang on someone's arm. That doesn't mean that they're having sex for money or prostitution or anything like that. There's different things. An escort typically doesn't involve sexual dealings at all. Now, the biggest thing that is, I feel like, holding Marlo back is the fact that she has been to prison before. Not many of these housewives have an extensive, criminal past that would make viewers think differently of them, or make it seem like Bravo is backing some sort of violent act that Marlo had committed by giving her a job. And this happens in the real world too. People get out of prison and they're trying to fix their mistakes in life, get back into the community, get back into society, and there's people kind of like Bravo that won't give them a chance because they have a past. And essentially Marlo is a liability for the brand. I feel like Marlo is a huge liability, and it's almost like they don't know what she's gonna do or how physical she can get. They don't want other women to be afraid of her because they know that she has a criminal history. These are all things that Bravo is trying to stray away from. They don't want to get too into that. And I can understand that fully. But it's also like, give Marlo what she deserves, because she does deserve a peach. Not too long ago, Andy Cohen went on an episode of Speak On It, which is Candy's online show, and he basically was talking about why Marlo hasn't gotten her peach. And the consensus that he came up with was because there's not a consensus among the group. I don't think that he meant, because a lot of people are misconstruing what he's saying. When he says the group, he's really being a little shake-shifty, because I think he's talking about executive group, not these group of women. Because Cynthia, Marlo, and Kenya at one point, and Nene have all put in their good word for Marlo to be a housewife on multiple occasions. So it's not like they don't know that people want Marlo on the show. I think he's saying executives have not come to a group consensus as to if Marlo will become a full-time housewife. He did mention that Marlo's getting that bag from being on the show, so it's like he feels like that should make people happy. But you know, it's all about the whole sensualization of there being this whole who's holding the peach at the end of the day, which it doesn't really matter. It doesn't affect me here or there, but I just want them to stop playing the girl, because she is entertaining, she can dress, and it seems so far this season she has a little bit of a storyline. She has something to talk about. She has a lot more, you know, of an in-depth storyline than just being Nene's sidekick and always checking Nene when she's wrong. Well, we want to know more about Marlo. It's time. You guys have been putting her in our face so much that, you know, we want to know more. We want to know what she's doing. Show us what Marlo is about, Bravo. This is your chance. This is your time. But yeah, what do y'all think about Marlo Hampton? Should she get a peach finally? I feel like they're just winging her in a little bit. She's gonna get that peach. I feel it. I feel it coming. I feel it. But yes, y'all. So before I go, I just want to thank y'all for watching my video. If you are new to the city, please be sure to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It is free 99, and hit that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I'm dropping my new content. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.